Hi, I'm Srilekha. So, after a long time, I'm talking about my book Unique Thinking. So, as you all know, Unique Thinking has got different topics defined, and thought process is the first ever defined thought process or thought management life cycle in the genre of thoughts and mind. So, I have defined 7 phases in the thought process, which is thought occurrence, thought sustenance, thought realization, thought execution, thought outcome, thought reoccurrence, thought continuity, and thought lapse. So, what is this thought process? So, thought process forms the day-to-day thought management life cycle of the human ecosystem of the mind. So, we consciously or unconsciously go through this process of thinking or thought process in our day-to-day lives, both in our personal life and in our career. Without our knowledge, we tend to utilize this or go through this thought process in our life. So in unique thinking, along with this thought process, there is also another concept that I have defined, which is called as dimensional thinking. And what is this dimensional thinking? Like, we know a cube. So how we have the statistics defined for a cube, like the height, length, breadth, and volume parameters defined for a cube. Likewise, we have the dimensional statistics of our thoughts, which way we think, whether we think in terms of our length or breadth, or which direction we take our thoughts. So we hear people saying that he has got some deep analysis of thoughts. He thinks too much about something, or he doesn't think anything. So what is this dimensional thinking, and what forms this dimensional thinking? So when can we utilize this dimensional thought process, and where can we utilize this dimensional thought process? So it is suggested that for each and everything, we don't need to think in so many dimensions. For some things, it's enough if we think in one direction or one dimension. And for some aspects, we need to think in multiple dimensions and multiple directions. So where do we have to implement this unique thinking and dimensional thought process is what makes the person unique, is what defines the uniqueness quotient of a person. So we need to be very careful in analyzing the situation, the circumstances, and the people, and implementing our dimensional thought process wherever it is applicable, how much ever it is applicable, and in whichever direction and dimension it is applicable. Whether we need to have the length of a thought, or a breadth of a thought, or the height of a thought, or the volume of a thought. So which direction we need to think, like this comes with our experience. So not everybody will have this dimensional thinking from day one. It is based on our experiences, the situations we come across, the people we come across, the circumstances we go through. So these things will define and refine our dimensional thought process. So we need to ensure that not for everything we need to think in 100 multiple dimensions. It again depends on the context. How many dimensions of thoughts and thought process we need to implement and inculcate based on the situation and circumstance, and the people that we are surrounded with, the people that we are interacting with, and the criticality of the situation. And this forms the uniqueness quotient of a person and dimensional thinking of a person.